Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Miss Unfortunate and today I'm excited that you're here because I have a very neat build for you guys. It is a halfway build, meaning I am going to be doing the exterior and my friend Blissfully Brianna is going to be doing the interior. Blissfully Brianna has her own YouTube channel and she approached me on Twitter one day and asked me if I would like to be a part of her 12 Days of Christmas collab. Basically, she's getting YouTubers together and she's going to be doing collabs with them, whether it be a cast collab or a build collab. I've obviously chose to do a building one because that's what I like to do the most. So what I created for her today is a Christmas decorated Gothic French chateau. At first, when I was done with this, I kind of stepped back and I was like, oops, I created a really big build for her and she's doing 12 of them, obviously, because she's doing the 12 Days of Christmas collab. So I had to message her on Twitter. I was like, is this okay? Do you need me to make a smaller one? Because I can come out with this build later and decorate it later. She loved it. She wanted to decorate it. So I was like, cool. I went ahead and made her the floor plan, though she is absolutely 100% okay to change it if she needs to. But I wanted to create the floor plan just so she can open it up and just go at it. I know for me, sometimes the hardest part is creating the floor plan. And then, like I said, of course, it is totally fine if Blissfully Brianna wants to go ahead and change that on her end. So this is like my third or fourth time trying to record this, but it's only because I'm so giddy. I'm so excited because today, which I've been blowing my Twitter up, my nephew was born. Yay! I've been talking about him forever, been talking about how pregnant my sister is and all kinds of stuff, and she finally got induced today. And they took the little guy out and he is so precious. I am not the type that likes kids all that much. Babies, of course. Babies are always cute. Who doesn't like a good, cute baby? But the moment I saw this baby, I was just like, my wallets aren't big enough. I want to buy this kid the world. I want to do everything for him. And I got all gushy, and I don't get gushy, you guys. I just don't, but I did for this little man. He looks so cute, so healthy, and my brother-in-law and my sister they couldn't be any more proud. He is, he's so cute. He's just gonna be a little heartthrob, I know it. And his mother is white and his father is black, so he's gonna be super extra cute. I'm so excited. Anyways, my eyes are watering. That's how excited I am. Maybe I'm crying, I don't know. But anyways, you guys, about the build, enough about my family and its craziness, which he's just in time for the holidays. So my sister was like, I don't know what to get you guys for Christmas, and my mom and I were like, you're gonna give us a baby. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. And my mom got my sister a house for Christmas. Well, not a house for Christmas. She got them a house so they can go to move here, and she's just gonna make payments to them to make it a lot easier. So we're gonna be able to have them closer, which kind of sucks because if you guys remember, I'm moving to California next month and my sister's moving here next month. So I'm gonna get to have a good solid 2 weeks or so with my new nephew, and then I'm gonna have to move. So I'm debating on staying a month later just to give a little bit more extra love, or what. I know he's not gonna really know what's going on until he's like 1 or 2 years old, so it's not that big of a deal, but the move just became 10 times more difficult, my friends. I don't want to be away from him, but the love of my life is in California right now, and there will be plenty of times for my little baby nephew. We'll have plenty of Christmases together. I will spend all the Christmases with him no matter what, so that kind of makes me feel a little bit better. Anyways, about this build, I keep saying about this build, and then I'm like, my baby nephew. So anyways, his name's Jion. Oh, so cute. Okay, we're moving on. So this Gothic French chateau, I came up with the idea because I knew I wanted to do a Gothic Christmas. Don't worry, this build isn't too hardcore Gothic. Sometimes when you say Gothic, some people will think of actual alternative rock, black fingernails, makeup, all that kind of stuff. But Gothic is also a point in century that existed, and it is a gorgeous point in time where the architecture was gorgeous and dark, and sometimes it had just crazy colored roofing and stuff like that. So I kind of went with a Gothic French chateau because I wanted to go a bit darker for Christmas, though I will admit when I'm all said and done, it just looks like a pretty chateau. So I hope you guys get the Gothic vibe from it. The Christmas tree is actually white, red, and black, but I decided to show it off while it was snowing. So I'm not too sure if it's going to actually give you guys that impression that it was supposed to be a Gothic Christmas. But anyways, nonetheless, I really enjoyed what I created. I had so much fun creating this house. I don't know what it is, but but I am so in love with building now. I used to not be good at all on the exteriors, so I would dread doing that part. But once I got on the inside, I was like, you know, I was in my element. It wasn't until I met a lot of you guys who do such fantastic landscapings and exteriors that I decided to give myself a go at it, and I ended up falling completely in love with it. Obviously, when I do a collab, I always ask my collaborator, would you rather build or would you rather decorate? Because, you know, I don't want to always take the building side, but Blissfairy Brianna let me do the building, so I'm super excited about that. Obviously, guys, you gotta forgive me if I'm repeating myself or I'm too excited. I'm only gonna do one take of this because I need to stare at pictures of my new nephew some more and just talk to my sister about her process. Ended up using a lot of vampire windows, and I did use a lot of get-together windows. I believe those are the only type of windows we actually end up using, and I'm so glad that they ended up fixing the bug with the windows because I was so sick and tired of a lot of the get-together windows were not working. So that was really nice to be able to use those. I also wanted to create these epic balcony looking openings in the two entrance sections, and what I used for that was just a smaller version of the giant vampire archway with that looks like it's made of stone, and then I covered up obviously the gaps that it would create by making a archway smaller with red ivy. So it kind of looks natural. I did it on both the inside and outside so Brianna would not have to worry about it, but most of the house is covered up with ivy just because I wanted to give it that overgrown look to it, because I find ivy gorgeous, though I do believe in real life ivy is not good for the building because it could grow into it and break the brick or the building apart. However, there are, I guess, people that know how to place it safely, so that's what we're gonna say we did here. We placed it safely. This build, whenever I was done with doing the floor plan and everything, it ended up being around 8 bedrooms worth. There's 4 bedrooms on the 3rd floor. There are 4 bigger bedrooms on the 2nd floor. And then on the 1st floor, of course, you have plenty of room to do a kitchen, living room, all kinds of stuff. I went ahead and created the grand entrance for Brianna. She does not have to use it, but I felt really guilty for giving her such a huge build, and I wanted to take as much off her plate as I possibly could. But as always, she's totally able to edit it. I don't want her to think that she has to keep the floor plan the way it is. I'm so excited to see what she does with it because I had so many envisions for this house, which reminds me, I did also add on a greenhouse or a greenhouse or a sunroom. I'm gonna call it a sunroom on the back of the house. It is 2 floors high, of course only consisting of 1 floor, so I'm really excited to see what she does with that room because for me, I imagine a bunch of greenery, a nice quiet place for some tea. You know, they can just gather around and have some tea out there while they're enjoying the outdoors while being indoors, so that is pretty exciting. I also went a little crazy on the landscaping, actually not as crazy as I usually do. However, my friends, I did notice that I almost always do waterfalls and the same kind of landscaping on my builds, so I'm gonna try and change it up a little bit next time. I always tend to do waterfalls and just water everywhere, and it's not that it's easier, it's just that that's what I get comfortable with. So next time I'll be sure to be a little bit more, what's the word, creative. The reason why I'm even mentioning that is because I believe chateaus have like gardens behind the houses, sometimes in front. That is where I didn't really keep it true to the style, I suppose. I mean, I guess, you know, if you got a waterfall back there, that's always nice too, but those grand gardens are a big thing too. So I just wanted to point that out, that I totally know that I've been pretty much using the same landscaping techniques in almost all of my builds, so hopefully that doesn't bother you guys, and hopefully that will let me do something new now that I'm conscious of that. So we have a 3-part waterfall in the backyard, and then we will have a bit of a little spot where you can go out back and sit back there if you want to. I did not furnish the outside as much as I would have really wanted to, just because by the time I was done, I was like, I don't know what else to do to this. So I ended up leaving it pretty blank. In case Brianna wants to change any of that, you are more than welcome to. I didn't really want to lag anyone's computer out. I don't know what stats my collaborators' computers have, so I tried my best to not do anything that would just make her not be able to work with the build. To my knowledge, she could have the best gaming PC, but I just also want to keep you guys in mind that want to download it for the game. Also, are you guys interested in me doing more builds that are pack restricted? I know I get a lot of people that are like, oh my god, this build is so gorgeous, but I can't download it, but I still love it. I don't own the packs. So do you think it would benefit me more if I try to do more pack restricted builds? I don't mind it. I just love the freedom of it. Let me know down in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to get your feedback. As always, I'm always looking forward to your guys' feedback. It helps me grow and stay connected with the community. So the last part of this build, you will notice that I am showing it while it's all snowied up. So I have a real big problem with building in the snow for some reason. Like I need to be able to see everything. I can't like not see what's underneath the snow, because what if it melts? Then it's gonna look really weird, right? Because I didn't see what was under there. So that's why the first part of the video you will have seen me just kind of doing it while the snow's not there, and then at this part we've gone ahead and turned the snow on. I put a cute Christmas tree out front with a bunch of what I like to call fake presents, because you know, there are a lot of people that decorate the outside of their homes with fake presents, obviously, so I thought that would look a little nice. And we also took out the season's decoration kit and we went ahead and decorated the house with what we could with the lights. A lot of the ivy I think is covering that up, but we did go ahead and get a few lights there to show, which is really nice. So I'm sorry if this voiceover was not as professional as usual, not that they ever are that professional, but I am so excited for my nephew that I'm busting at the seams, and probably not the best time to record this was right after he was born. He was literally born like not even an hour ago. So I am the type that need to stay on schedule though and make sure that I get stuff done. So that is why I went ahead and did this, and I love you guys so much. I hope you all are having a fantastic holiday, even though we are dealing with this COVID situation. You guys stay strong and stay safe out there. Make sure you wash your hands, wear your masks if you feel like you have to. Thank you so much for all the support. I love you. Bye.